I need Sandy here to fold these for me. Don't send any hate mail. That wasn't a sexist comment. I can't fold nothing. This is going to end up in a ball as soon as I turn the camera off, and I'm going to stuff it in the back of the Argo. What these are insulated tarps. Pieces I've had, with my construction company, you use a lot of insulated tarps to protect concrete, that kind of stuff when you're pouring late in the fall. I've got a bunch of half-ruined ones and that, so I cut them up into these pieces to cover my holes through the ice for my beaver and otter. And that's what we're doing today. Mostly beaver. We're going to be chasing them. We'll be doing some lodge sets. We'll be doing some baited sets. But it's going to be lots of fun. Stick with us.
Trapping is the cornerstone that Canada was built on. Brave and sometimes crazy men and women, fueled by the lucrative fur trade, explored and mapped our great nation. Hundreds of years have passed since then, but trapping still remains vibrant, strong, and steeped in the ancient traditions. The fur bearers still follow the old paths and live as dictated by thousands of years of instinct. Fur only gets prime in the harsh temperatures of winter, and trappers must respect and prepare for the weather. Trapping's past is firmly rooted in history, but today, the gear and techniques have changed. Canada is still known for the best wild fur in the world, and today our pelts are sold on the global market. Our community is large, and our numbers are growing. We are trappers. This is what we do, and where we belong. Join us in our adventures. Welcome to Trapping Inc., the face of today's trapper.
Okay, we've got one here. I happen to know exactly pretty much where this one is because he said stick there. I set that there this fall. I come by, I could see where the beaver were going in and out, so I knew that this was here. Now, that helps, especially in your situation like what's just happened here. You see how this ice is shelved up here and how it's broken and fell down? They've lost an immense amount of water. So I know that this is a deep one. I take it and shove my pole in. Look at that. Look at how far out that went into his, that's up. He's very near the top, and yet as usual, I have my safeties on when I'm doing this. There's just way too many things to set up a trap here. Way too many. That's looking pretty good there. I guess I'll need a little bit of an extension to get to something here as far as anchoring it. Put this through here just so that I never lose my my trap or my stand. Sometimes the stands get knocked down, and that this way this cable is connected to both my trap and my stand. I'll just pull that up and I'll bring my safety off of it, then I got to anchor it. Gosh, it's nice to have some sunshine, but it's still cold. Just about minus 30 again this morning. There we go.
Trapping Inc. is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Old Smokes Coffee, crafted coffee for the courageous. Get your favorite brew online at oldsmokescoffee.com. Halford's, unique beyond compare. In store or online, we have all your trapping needs. Find us online at halfordsmailorder.com. Range Road Enterprises. See our full line of firewood processors, wood splitters, sawmills, and more online at range-road.ca. Carl's Ice Sport Optics. It's not just a rifle scope, it's a relationship for life. See the new V4 models online at gentech-intl.com.
You can keep up with all the action at trappinginc.com or join our Facebook and YouTube sites.
So while Rich sets that, let's go have a look at the progress that's coming along on our beaver blanket. My favorite place.
Ouch.
Yep, it's gonna hurt your visa.
I can help you with that.
Oh, so many delightful items in here. Cool. Well, we are here with Lyle and Carrie Lou Scobo from Sisson Furs in Red Deer. And if you recall, we had introduced you to them last summer when we introduced the idea of doing a beaver blanket with some of the beaver that we've caught from our own line. So we're here today to do a little bit of a follow-up.
Yes, let's see what stage we're at.
Yeah, exactly. So come on along.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. How are you?
We're awesome.
Good.
Thank
It's
you
nice
so
to
much.
see you guys.
It's good to see you too. Thanks for throwing the blizzard while we drove down yesterday. It was awesome.
It was a party just for you guys. Snow and all.
Absolutely. Actually, the roads weren't too bad.
Oh,
so it was
good.
good. Yeah.
Good.
So we're down in the basement where all the creative magic happens.
That's it.
So this is kind of take us through where we started out. So we gave you some processed fur, and then you've done, it looks like, some repairs.
Yep, absolutely. Some repairs, little holes here and there, and up in the face here, I want to use these pieces up here because you can see it gives off a bunch of different colors in the face. So,
Right.
Some people don't use that, but I like to try and use every piece of the beaver we can. So it starts out like this, and then this is the finished product here.
But let's just kind of start here, because here is where you use a process or a liquid that you're very quick about. It evaporates quickly, you said?
Yes.
And then you block it out so that you can stretch the skin to just the right maximum and be able to give as much of the pelt as possible to the project.
Yep, exactly.
And you can see that it's stapled here and so on.
So yeah, exactly. It's very similar to when you guys put the beaver up. I'm just trying to, make all of these things look great for the other side, so
Right.
that, they end up like this, and you still have usable fur out of something that
Right.
Somebody might have thought that would have been garbage from that, but we can.
Hey, that sounded like a slag on my fur handling.
Oops, sorry.
I want you to know that was done by the tannery.
Yeah, whatever.
Have to cut that out. Yeah. But it happens. Wherever the marks come from, I fix them up and
Yeah.
make everything usable.
Well, that's the artist part of it, right? And I mean, you're very good at what you do. And I'd just like to show quickly here. You can see on the back of this beaver, you can kind of see that it's not as plush on the back as it is on the belly. And so we're going to use it all, and including the face,
Look at that face.
which is just beautiful. You can see the contrast, the colors, and everything else. And we've got 21 skins here, Lyle.
Yep.
So there's going to be, when you see the 21 done like this, we should have plenty, and maybe some left over for a pillow.
Maybe pillows. Yeah, that would be
Awesome.
nice.
That would be terrific. Well, thanks. This is terrific progress.
And now for Halford's Trapper's Tip of the Week.
Today's tech tips, I was doing some maintenance on my traps, and you know how much we hate this single wire. One wire broke off on the 330, so I went in to look to get a replacement, and look what I found. The product is made by Adirondacks, Bullseye trigger it's called. I'm gonna give it a try on my beaver and my otter stuff for in the water. I think it'll work out pretty cool. It comes complete with all of the necessary hardware in that, but I think it's gonna work just perfectly fine on my Belials here. Hang on. All I have to do is take and undo a single bolt here, drop the bolt out, pull my wire out. Because of the shape of my wire and the fact that I have this groove where the wire is supposed to fit, I'm pretty sure that this is going to go in there perfectly. Yep, absolutely perfectly. They can shove my bolt back up underneath, nut, tighten it down, and there we go. Will it work? I don't know. We'll give it a try this winter.
That was Halford's Trapper's Tip of the Week.
So how do I pick where to poke a hole? I just take a look at the house itself. And you got one spot here that you can see there's maybe a channel coming out of, right? Right in the middle of the swamp, and I know because I'm standing on moss over there. And you got another kind of one right over here. That's it. That's it. You got these here, but I take a look at that. This is on the sunny side, and this is where it's going to melt first. And so I'm going to try first here. You can see how the ice I've got out here, that it's pretty skinny on ice, which is a good sign. Aha, there we go. That took some doing. They're usually a little simpler than that, but there's so much wood I keep hitting down there, right? I go in right underneath a log. Right down at the bottom. No, there's a log down on the bottom. Yeah, it's gonna have to be down near the bottom, all right. Alrighty. Took a little looking, but it's weird because they don't have a ton of water here. You know, they gotta get out to get to the water. Okay, I leave this on the first time I shove it down in case there's something down there I don't know that's going to trip my trap. Just saves me resetting sometimes. There we go. I'll probably take and poke over there a bit too, because it's pretty obvious that they've got two holes here. They must have. I mean, beavers never have just one access in and out. Okay. Lots of ice here. Something went sideways. Oh yeah. Here we go. Just a young one. Another 2-year-old kind of thing. The funny thing about all these houses is it isn't that they get killed off or predators or whatever get them. They just run out of food, and it becomes too hard for them to get the food in. This guy here is more than likely living on the cattails, on the roots of them. There we go. I'll get him out of here.
So while he does that, let's go have a look at the finished product of our beaver blanket with the Sissons.
Trapping Inc. is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Old Smokes Coffee, crafted coffee for the courageous. Get your favorite brew online at oldsmokescoffee.com. Argo, go anywhere. Argo Extreme Terrain vehicles conquer any season, any terrain. Join us online at argoxtv.com. Midland Radio, communication for every adventure. Find the all-new X-Talker online at gentech-intl.com. Alberta Outdoorsman Magazine, Alberta's only hunting, fishing, and trapping magazine. Online at albertaoutdoorsman.ca.
You can keep up with all the action at trappinginc.com or join our Facebook and YouTube sites.
Well, today's the day for the big reveal. Sisson Furs has told us that Sandy's beaver blanket is ready, so I'm going to get to go in and see it. She's not here. I'm going to have to take it home and show it to her, but come on. Oh, wow. Hey, guys.
Hey.
That is spectacular.
Well, thank you.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Sandy is just going to have a heart attack. That is so soft.
Looks like it'll cover your bed.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's so big, right? There's 21 beavers there, right?
Yeah.
Well, tell me about it. Tell me what you did. Look at the border.
Well, you know, when I'm dealing with new pelts, I kind of want to honor the animal, right?
Right.
You know, the more you cut up the pelt, the less soft it'll be. You lose some of the softness, and you know, it really you see the beavers here, right?
Yeah.
And I started putting them into a checker pattern here. You can see there's kind of light and dark.
Yeah.
And then what I did is use the heads and tails on the sides here.
Oh, look at this.
So
Look at this. So there's a head.
not a lot of people use this stuff because it's very, very hard to work with, and it's very time consuming and very frustrating.
Oh.
But there it is. So you got a head here, tail here, head here, tail here. It's the same on the other side, and then this other edge here is trimmed with some of the belly fur.
This is so soft.
Oh yes.
And this is the top for your heads, right?
Absolutely.
Sandy is gonna love it. I can't wait to take and show it to her.
Great.
And didn't part of your inspiration to do the checkers, wasn't that something to do with Sandy and the pillows that she saw at last
I
year's
saw
show?
Sandy how much she liked my square pillows with the checker pattern.
Yes. Yes.
So it's you know, it's a basic pattern, but I did some custom stuff on the sides, and there you go.
All right.
And there's
Well,
some nice suede on the back too, so it'll be nice and soft against your skin.
oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna take it home and show it to her, and you guys will see it on the show.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks again.
Glad you like it.
Beautiful. No peeking.
Don't run me into
I'm not gonna run you the door. When did I ever run you into the door? Okay, here you go.
Oh, holy smokes, is that ever nice? Didn't they do a beautiful job?
Oh, don't you love how the different grains changes the light and the color?
Oh yeah.
So
They did.
on the sides here, these are the faces, and then the tails are in between. The tail cut offs are in between. See the faces?
Oh, neat.
See them?
Yeah.
See with the whiskers?
Well, he showed us some of that when we were there.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then for the roll here at the top,
Uh-huh.
this is belly trim.
Oh, wow.
So you get to tuck that up underneath your chin.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Well, you got to lay on it. Get in there.
Oh, yeah. Where are you sleeping?
Well, I got to admit, I've given up a couple of pictures to some friends and all that, and I've been dared to do a Burt Reynolds on it.
Oh. Why am I not surprised?
I don't think I will.
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
That is so nice.
The folks at Citizens did just a fabulous job.
Didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is outstanding. And I just want to look at the back of it too, because they
It's suede. Yeah.
such a nice job. Wow. Wow.
So get your 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, totally 2 thumbs up. Very nice.
A lot of our work here, our own beavers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people were very anxious at the rendezvous. A lot of people came to the rendezvous just to see this, and they were disappointed when they didn't see it. So.
Well, actually, I was told that a lot of people seen it down at the Drayton Valley Rendezvous.
Oh,
They
okay.
had it over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Handcrafted. Come here, bud. Yeah. He's excited to go trapping.
Yeah. Well, that is it. That's a wrap for season 5.
It is. I can't believe that season 5 is done and season 6 is underway.
Absolutely. We're going to be back. Don't worry. We're going to be back with more great adventures this fall.
Yep, absolutely.
Today feels like trapping.
Yeah. Frost on the pumpkin this morning on the 10th of August. Really an unusual year, but more adventures to bring to you, and we're going to need the Argo for all of them.
Absolutely. We hope you've enjoyed season 5 as much as we have, and we'll see you down the line.